There's a sentence supposedly spoken by one of the greatest minds in human history, a man who gave us modern electricity. And it's haunted scientists, mathematicians, and conspiracy theorists for over a century. If you only knew the magnificence of 3, 6, and 9, then you would have a key to the universe. Nikola Tesla allegedly said this in 1931. And in the next 5 minutes, we're going to break down exactly what he meant, the math behind it, the pattern hiding in nature itself, and why TikTok is suddenly obsessed with these 3 numbers again. By the end, you'll never look a clock, a flower, or a beehive the same way again. Let's start with what we actually know. Tesla wasn't just an inventor. He saw the world differently. Long before Silicon Valley existed, he was already predicting wireless communication and remote control machines. But according to those close to him, he had one obsession that never left him: the numbers 3, 6, and 9. His private journals, sealed for years after his death, were reportedly filled with these 3 digits, scrawled over and over, sometimes as a kind of mental reset when he was deep in a problem. But here's the twist almost nobody mentions. Historians have never actually found a verified, original source for that famous quote. It may be real. It may be something attached to his legacy after the fact. Either way, it sparked one of the most persistent numerical mysteries of the last 100 years. So why these 3 numbers specifically? Here's where it gets genuinely strange. Take any number, keep doubling it, and reduce each result down to a single digit. 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5, and then it loops back to 1 again. Notice something missing? 3, 6, and 9 never show up in that sequence. Not once. Mathematicians call this pattern Vortex math, popularized decades later by researcher Marco Rodin. According to this idea, numbers 3 and 6 sit outside the normal counting loop entirely, while 9 does something even stranger. Add 9 to literally any number, reduce it down again, and you always land back on the same number you started with. Mathematically, 9 behaves like a mirror. Coincidence? Maybe. But Tesla wasn't the only one who noticed patterns like this hiding inside ordinary math. Because here's the part that gets even harder to dismiss. Repeating patterns like this don't just show up in Tesla's notebooks. They show up in nature itself. Flower petals grow in specific, repeating counts. Snowflakes form the same 6-sided geometry every single time, no matter where on Earth they fall. Honeybees construct their hive out of perfect hexagons, without a blueprint, without a teacher. Even the branching of a river from above looks almost identical to the branching of blood vessels inside your own body. Mathematician Benoit Mandelbrot spent his career proving that nature builds enormous complexity from small, repeating rules. Patterns that repeat themselves at completely different scales, from a coastline to a fern leaf to a galaxy. So maybe Tesla wasn't imagining a hidden code. Maybe he was one of the first people to notice that nature runs on a very small set of repeating instructions, and 3, 6, and 9 kept showing up inside them. Which brings us to right now, in 2026. This theory didn't stay buried in old journals. It exploded back into modern culture through, of all places, TikTok. A new 369 manifestation method has gone viral, where people write down a goal 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, and 9 times before bed, believing it aligns with the same universal rhythm Tesla supposedly obsessed over. Is there real scientific proof this manifestation method works? No. But here's what's genuinely fascinating. Whether you believe in the mystical side of it or not, the underlying math, the doubling sequence, the mirror-like behavior of 9 is completely real and verifiable. That part isn't folklore. That part you can test yourself right now with a pen and paper. So is Tesla onto something the rest of us still don't fully understand? Or was he simply a brilliant, obsessive mind who found comfort in the pattern and history to the rest, turning a private habit into a 100-year-old mystery? Maybe the real answer is this. The universe does run on patterns, repeating, mathematical, elegant patterns. Tesla just happened to notice 3 numbers that kept showing up inside them, whether that's a key to the universe or simply a beautiful coincidence. That part will leave for you to decide. If this made you see numbers a little differently, let me know in the comments. And stick around, because next time we're going even deeper into the math hiding in nature that most people never notice.